Good morning, everyone. As this begins to come in focus, I'm going to kind of explain what's going to go on this week. Friday, we're not going to have any school, or you're not going to have any assignments, any advisory on Friday. It's Good Friday. So we're only actually doing assignments Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week. And then Thursday, we have advisory. Guys, you have to attend your advisory. You need to get in contact with your advisory, your fourth hour teacher on Thursday. Especially if you have me, you need to pay attention to those emails I'm sending out to fourth hour, and we need to be sure that you're attending that meeting on Thursday through Google Hangouts or through Zoom, whatever that particular teacher is doing. The biggest thing is we have to stay in communication. If I'm sending out emails directly to you, just let me know what's going on. If you're not able to get on the internet or you're having trouble getting to the assignments, let me know so we can get it fixed or figure out how to do something. I'm still trying to get a hold of some of you that we need to look at your grades and bring that grade up. This is a perfect opportunity to get out of that F range, get out of that D range. There's no reason you should have to retake the second semester classes if you're failing. You should be able to get everything caught up. Hopefully, we'll know something a little bit more this week. I believe the governor is supposed to do something hopefully today on Monday, and we'll see what happens, and we'll just go from there. Your assignments this week. Today, Monday, the only assignment that you're going to have is to watch this video. And then there's going to be a form in Schoology, which I hope things work out better, but you'll have a form that you need to fill out. That's the only thing that you have to do. Tomorrow, you're going to have a small assignment that goes along with the notes that I'm going over today. It won't be too hard. This that I'm going over is not that bad at all. Wednesday, you'll have another video. It won't be quite as long as this one. And then you'll have another short assignment. So you'll only have 3 days of assignments this week. Today's only the video. Tomorrow's a short assignment. And then Wednesday, you'll watch a shorter video and do the assignment. Okay? So we're still talking about circles. And now we're going to look at angles. We're going to look at central angles. We're going to look at inscribed angles. But I want to talk a little bit about some vocabulary I'm going to be using today. The first thing is, anytime we talk about a circle, if you go the entire distance all the way around, you're going to go a total of 360 degrees. Okay? Sometimes we don't go the whole way around though. So sometimes we might go from one point of the circle here, A, to the other part of the circle here, C. This is called an arc. Arc. Arc, AC. And we're just going to use this symbol over the AC. Okay? Not anything big. This is just to help us out. And one more thing, of course, if we have a semicircle, like we might call this arc. Let's call it arc DCF. We have a semicircle here. It's just automatically 180 degrees, just half the circle. Okay? All right. Let's talk about this first angle, central angles. Now, the reason that we call this central angles is because it goes through the center of the circle. Okay? Central angle is equal to its arc in central angles. So it's really simple. If we have an angle here, ABC, and we have an arc, AC, these are exactly the same. So if this is 60 degrees, this central angle ABC, then the arc AC is also 60 degrees. It's as simple as that. Nothing rushing here, okay? It's the same. Sometimes we have inscribed angles. Now, an inscribed angle, instead of stopping at the center, and inscribed angles go all the way to the circle. Okay, this vertex of this angle is on the edge of the circle. Now, what's different about this is if this angle is 60 degrees, okay, the arc here, the arc EG, is going to be 120. So what it says here is an inscribed angle is half of its arc. So if this arc is 120, the angle is half of that, 60. Or you can go the other way. If you have the central or the inscribed angle that's 60, then the arc is twice that. Don't let this down here confuse you. Okay? This can sometimes be confusing. What I would suggest that you know is whatever this arc or whatever this angle is, the arc is twice that amount. Or if you're given the arc, just take half of it and that's the angle. Now, these notes will be available to you on Schoology. You can either print out a blank copy of these notes and copy them along with me. If you have that, you can print out the completed notes, or you can just bring it up on Schoology and look at the PDF. Okay, but the key is you have to watch the videos as I explain them. That makes it a whole lot easier. A lot of you tried to do the work last week and you sent questions of, I don't know how to do this, and you just never did watch the video. So please watch the video. All right. So let's go on to the second page. Let's look at some examples. All right, example 1 says in circle B, the measure of angle ABC is 85 degrees. The question is, what is the measure of arc AC? Well, since this is a central angle, the arc is automatically the same. So the measure of arc AC is just 85 degrees. Now, it does come up with an interesting question. Right below it says, what is the measure of arc ADC? What is the measure of angle ADC? Well, we know the entire distance around is 360. And I know this piece is 85. So to find the rest of it, just like if taking out a pizza slice, what's remaining? I'm just going to do 360 minus 85. Okay. And what that gives us is 275 degrees. So the measure of arc AC is 85. The measure of arc ADC is 275 degrees. All right, example 2. In circle C, the measure of arc EF is 105 degrees. What is the measure of this angle? Well, it's the same. Since it's a central angle, it's the same as its arc. So the measure of angle ECF is just 105 degrees. You don't have to do any math here. And in example 3, it says in circle N, find the measure of arc PM. Now, this one's a little bit different. I know the measure of this piece is 80 degrees. I need to know what the measure of this is. The question is, what do I do? Well, you do have this diameter that runs all the way through the circle, which means that this, you can see here, is exactly half of the circle. Well, the whole thing is 360. Half of it's 180. So if I take these two pieces, 58 plus 80, I get 138 degrees. And if I take this half, 180 minus 138, I get 42. So this right here is 42 degrees. Okay. So how does that help me in finding this right here? So the measure of PM is 42 and 80. So that's 122 degrees. Okay. Now, that's how you do central angles. Now we're going to do a couple of inscribed angles. Okay. So example 4 says find the measure of AC. Well, remember, our angles are half of the arcs, or you could say it, our arcs are twice the amount of the inscribed angle. So to find this, I'm going to take 58 times 2. So that equals 116. So the measure of arc AC is just 116 degrees. Again, all I'm doing is taking this angle and multiplying it times 2. Okay. Now we're going to do example 5 and example 7 on Wednesday. The last one we're going to do today is find the measure of angle ABC. This is another inscribed angle. So if the arc is 60 degrees, this inscribed angle is half that amount. So if this is 60, I'm just going to take that 60 and divide by 2, which is 30. So the measure of angle ABC is just 30 degrees. So again, today you're going to fill out a form saying you watched this video. Now I want you to watch the whole thing. It's only going to be about 15 minutes long, and then you're done for the day with geometry. Tomorrow, you're going to have a small assignment over central and inscribed angles. Okay? Use this video, use these notes to answer that. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be sure and try to help as much as possible. We can either set up an individual meeting, I can try to answer it by email. We can do several different things. But I'm going to try to set up a meeting Monday afternoon. I know a lot of you have a hard time getting up in the mornings. I'm going to try to set up a meeting this afternoon to help you out. So keep an eye out for any emails. Keep an eye out for any updates. Besides that, guys, again, we're going to continue to be as flexible as we can to do as much as we can. Please let me know if you're having any problems getting any access. That's the biggest thing is communication. Let me know what's going on. Besides that, have a good day. Hope you continue to have a good week. I know probably some of you are getting bored at home, and we'll just deal with it. Okay? All right, guys. Have a great day. I appreciate it. Bye.